Zealer walked the quiet path toward the Adventure Guild, the Firestone still resting in his pouch, its warmth a steady thrum against his side. The village around him had returned to calm. Morning had passed, and the sky wore the deep gold of approaching dusk. He pushed open the guild doors and stopped. There, lying faint on a cot near the back, was Sarah. She looked pale, her breathing shallow, her flame-shaped pendant dim against her chest. "Sarah," Zealer's voice broke through the silence. Braga, standing nearby, turned. His expression was stern, but not unkind. "She's alive," he said, voice low. "Returned from Verdant Wild in worse shape than expected. The herb mission was not as quiet as we thought." Zealer moved closer, his eyes fixed on her. "What happened?" Braga raised a hand. "I'll explain more tomorrow. For now, let her rest, and you. Too, you've both seen your first trials, but this is far from over." Zealer nodded, though his mind raced. He left the guild under a darkening sky, the streets near empty, the lamps beginning to flicker to life. His boots crunched softly against gravel as he made his way home. The small stone cottage welcomed him with the smell of firewood and quiet peace. Inside, seated at the corner table, was Hadoukai. He looked up, his frost-blue eyes calm. "Welcome back." Zealer stepped in and hung his sword. "You stayed." "I figured I would." Hadoukai leaned back slightly, cloak draped over the chair. "I've been thinking a lot. About the forests, about why I even came here." Zealer poured water into a cup and offered it. "Still figuring that out." Hadoukai accepted it with a small nod. "I've always wanted to know everything. All of it, history, landscapes, hidden trails. I've charted parts of Frostveen and Stormbranch. Lightning, ice, but I've never fought. I just observed, took notes, tried to be the kind of person anyone could ask, and I'd have the answer." Zealer sat across from him, listening. "But I stepped into Shadowleaf recently." Hadoukai continued. "Not a subregion like the others. The forest, the true one, its roots connect everything. And it was there that I bumped into you. Funny how that works." Zealer gave a small, tired laugh. "So you've been wandering, learning without living." Hadoukai blinked but didn't deny it. Zealer leaned forward. "What if you had a goal? Something that means something." "What kind of goal?" "I'm looking for the Flamebrand. My father's sword. I don't know where it is, or what stands in the way, but I know I won't find it standing still." Hadoukai was silent for a long moment. Then he gave a small smile. "You want company. I want someone who's willing to grow." Zealer said simply, "And if I'm going to protect you and myself, I need to be stronger." He pulled the Firestone from his pouch and placed it on the table. Its warm glow danced across both their faces. "I need 3 of these. Only then can I move forward." A knock interrupted their quiet moment. Zealer stood and opened the door. A guild messenger, cloaked in midnight blue, stood outside. Message from Guildmaster Braga. The courier said, offering a sealed parchment. Zealer accepted it with a nod. "Thank you." The messenger turned and vanished into the night. Breaking the wax seal, Zealer read the message silently. Hadoukai watched his expression shift. "She's still weak," Zealer murmured, "but she won't be for long. Braga says she'll need help soon. Something stronger is stirring, a bigger threat." He looked up. Outside, the stars were beginning to rise over Shadowleaf. "He says I can rest, think it over." Hadoukai folded his arms. "Will you go?" Zealer didn't answer. "Not yet."